Do you know how much a utility pole costs to install? If you need to bring in electrical power to a new property or something that is far away from a connection, you need a utility pole. What about $4,000? What about almost free? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you a story about a mistake that we made during the recent purchase of a self-storage facility. My name is Ruben and I love real estate. Our company is RMDR Global, and my wife and I, we started this company a few years ago to produce and increase wealth for our investor partners, and at the same time provide good living homes for our tenants. This is the facility that we purchased recently. It's a 83 unit self-storage in Plympton, Wyoming, Ontario. When we were in the due diligence of this purchase, we saw this meter base on building number 1 and the cables going to a utility pole that is inside the neighbor's property. It happens that the neighbor's property, which has this utility pole, when we were in the due diligence, the seller said that it was okay because the wires were already connected to this pole. Interestingly enough, the seller of this facility was the wife of the neighbor. So they knew perfectly well what was the status of this pole. Now, until now, I didn't know that there were the category called private poles. So we closed on this property, and then I called the owner, the neighbor, to say, well, we are ready to connect the electrical. And he said no, he ranted, he said many things. He said that that was a private pole, that he would not allow us to connect. At that moment, I realized what a mistake. I didn't do enough due diligence on finding out about this private poles. So I called the electrical company of the town, and they said, yes, it's a private pole, so you need to install a new pole. By now, my budget in my mind was going thousands and thousands of dollars. Luckily, the company came back with a contract with a new design to install a new pole just outside this property for, guess how much? For $397. Now, this is a success story because it didn't cost us that much. But the point that I'm making here on this video is that you need to check and double check anything that goes through your neighbor's property that you need to use. For example, a road, an easement, a gas line, and of course, an electrical line, an electrical pole that you may need. So please verify everything so you can avoid this kind of mistakes, and it can save you tons. So I hope that with this, if you ever come up, with a situation like a utility pole, you can remember and find out before you make your budgets. So my name is Ruben. You can find us at www.rmdrglobal.com and videos and tips, and also come to our YouTube channel, RMDR Global, and please leave us a comment. We're gonna be making more of these videos of experiences that we have lived and the solutions that we have found through the years. Thank you, and see you next time.